Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for an okay to man movies of 2022 so far, part 1 section, or not section, it's just the part 1, because there's not a lot of okay to man movies that I've looked into this year. And sorry that my hair is very puffy, it's very curly sometimes, and I went outside yesterday to go do run some errands, and then it just got puffy when I got back. So yeah, please forgive me on it being puffy. But yeah, I'm gonna discuss what okay to man movies of 2022 so far are on my list from 1 to 6, and let you know my thoughts on uh these movies. So let's dive into this video. Now, at number 1 is The 355. I know it's not everyone's favorite movie, but I personally didn't hate it. I think it's meh, at least, but it's not the best movie this year. It has its flaws and its problems, meaning the script is okay and somewhat unbearable to get through this movie. I know most people were dissing the action sequences, the action scenes in the movie, and some of the scenes and sequences in the movie were kind of cringy. But with the script itself, it was a meh movie. It wasn't my favorite movie, but it was almost bad, in my opinion. So at number 1, I picked The 355. It had Jessica Chastain in it and a few other actors. Lupita Nyong or whatever her name is. I can't remember honestly uh from my memory. If my memory serves me right, that's probably what her name is. But yeah, at number 1, I picked The 355. It's a man movie. Number 2 is Redeeming Love. I know when I reviewed it, I gave it a stronger rating, but I kind of take that back now because 1, the movie has its problems. It's an okay movie, it's just the script with what it's going for with the premise of the movie. Basically, this guy is trying to get this girl out of this prostitution life in the 1800s, and she just keeps going back and forth with it over and over. And then she tries to live her own life later on, and then goes back to the same guy at the end of the movie. So, I don't know, it's a back and forth thing with this movie, and I'm like, what the fuck is this girl doing? So, yeah, it's a flip-flopping kind of movie with one of the characters transitioning from one life she wants to live and then go back to the old life she was known and good at or whatever. It's pretty fucked up, but yeah, the movie has its problems. For instance, the premise is a little bit of the problem, and just the way the script is playing out and through the whole movie, I don't know if I feel for. So, at number 2, I picked Redeeming Love. It's not my personal favorite movie, but it's okay. Maybe about meh, at least. I don't know. I gotta see how it fares over me through the rest of the year, and if it deserves a lower rating, and I'm giving it a 6.5 now because it's an okay movie, but it's not the best movie, if you get where I'm coming from. So, at number 2 is Redeeming Love. Number 3 is Home Team. Now, this movie was okay, but tolerable at times. There were some jokes that I don't know if I liked from this movie. It just was an okay script, but it felt a little washed up at times. Kevin James is in this movie, and uh, Rob Schneider, I think, is in this movie too, as well. Um, I believe, if I'm saying his name right, I'm not sure. I don't know some of the comedians' names too much. I know a few, but yeah, I think it's Rob Schneider. But still, Home Team was an okay watch. It's just about a football uh, team, like a kid's football team or whatever. His son's football team wants to go to the championship and all that, but with how they're playing, they're kind of sucking in the beginning of the movie until Kevin James steps in. And Taylor Lautner's in this movie too, and he didn't do a bad job in this movie either. The movie script was okay, like I said, but did it execute and the delivery did good? Not so much, but it was an okay watch. But that's just my opinion. You can definitely go check out my movie review for it if you haven't seen it. So at number 3, I picked Home Team. Number 4 is Clean. Now, this was about, what's his name? Adrian Brody's in this movie. And he didn't do so bad in this movie. It's just the script was pretty memorable. If memory serves me, it feels like a script that's already been done before in many other movies. So it's like a copycat of some other movie, but it's trying to be original when in fact it's the performances were not bad, but that was probably the only good side of the movie. Give me a moment, guys. I gotta pause this video. Sorry, guys, for pausing the video for a second. I had to help my mom out with something for a brief moment because she was calling me. If you heard that in the background where she was saying Brian, it was because she was calling me for a moment. But yeah, and I had to break some ice cubes too, to put in my fridge and all that. So it was something. And sorry for breathing heavy too. It's just I've just been feeling weird today, like heat flashes too and all that. But to go back into what I was saying, Clean was an okay movie. It's not the best movie, but it's something at least. So at number 4, I picked Clean. Number 5 is Jackass Forever. Now I remember rating it a 7 out of 10 or something. Can't remember, but I'm downgrading it now because the movie tends to drag on. The pranks and the stunts they do is crazy, honestly, but it's an okay watch. It's not the best movie, but I personally found it to be better than Moonfall. That's for sure. And that movie was god awful. So, yeah. At number 5, I picked Jackass Forever. I don't know if I have much more to explain about it. It's basically they do stupid stuff with the stunts they do, and they pull it off, but they get hurt in the process. So it's kind of funny, but it's it's gotta suck for them because yeah, there's a lot of stupid shit they do in that movie. So yeah, at number 5, Jackass Forever, and finally at number 6 is The Contractor. I recently just reviewed this, so you can definitely go check out my movie review for it. If you haven't seen it yet, I think you will enjoy it. I think it's an okay watch. I think the script's been done before in many other movies that have done scripts like these before with the premise of the movie and all that. But I don't think it's a bad movie. I think Chris Pine, uh, delivered his delivery with his character was very well done. Sorry if I said Prine. I didn't mean to say that. I'm just slipping up with my pronunciations and all that and what I'm trying to say for the guy's last name. But yeah, Chris Pine did a very good job in this movie. I loved his character. Not loved his character, I just liked his character because one, his character captured a lot of moments where he expressed raw emotion with his character for a moment and in one scene in the movie, and it really surprised me with how well the delivery of that scene went. So, yeah, this was a okay movie. It just Some of the script's been done before, like I said, but the movie was okay. So at number 6, I picked The Contractor. Definitely go check out my movie review for it, because I go into much more explanation of what I watched with that movie. So with that being said, that's going to be it for this Okay to Mad Movies of 2022 so far, part 1 video. Comment below and let me know what your Okay to Mad movies of 2022 so far are, if you have a list for them. I only found there to be 6 movies that were okay to meh this year, so far at least, but as the year goes on, we might see some other movies that can be cringeworthy, but we'll just wait and see how it turns out. But if you did enjoy this okay to meh movies of 2022 so far video I made for you guys for the part 1 video, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will have another video coming out soon. I think for Lady Gaga's new song, Hold My Hand, and some Silverstein track reviews that I'm going to get into because I know their new album's coming out on Friday, which I'm really surprised. And I guess that's going to be 9 albums I'm going to be checking out this Friday. And that's a lot. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get everything done on Friday, but I can get as much as I can done. It's just going to take some time. I got to listen to a lot of albums and then review them. Like almost 10 albums. So I'm just worried. I'm like, fuck, is this going to mess with my psyche a bit if I do too many reviews on this? But it's just going to exhaust me, mostly, because this Friday's going to be packed with reviews. So, yeah, tomorrow's video for special video will be decent to good movies of 2022 so far. And after that, there'll be the best movies on the 7th. And then you won't see a part 2 video for this list again until July or August. So until then, I hope you enjoyed this special video for Okay to Man movies of 2022 so far, part 1 video. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Stay safe, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon in my next review.